And hello, everybody. Welcome to Maybe Gymnasium here on the beautiful campus of Our Lady of the Lake University on the west side of San Antonio. Mike Thompson here with you for this non-conference matchup, or the tri-match competition going on today here at Our Lady of the Lake between the 4 and 3 Wayland Baptist Pioneers out of the Sooner Athletic Conference, taking on your OLLU Saints, who come in 1-0 on the season after a victory last night against Jarvis Christian. Wayland Baptist right now 4 victories in a row, as they picked up a victory earlier today against Jarvis Christian in straight sets, as they come in here to take on the Saints. Wayland Baptist with the all-time series lead right now at 5 wins to 4 over the Saints. Last time these two met were back in September 2019. Saints came away with a 3-1 victory in that one. We're going to take a quick break for the national anthem and opening prayer as you are watching Saints Volleyball on the OLLU Saints Network. And welcome back, everybody, as the Saints and the Pioneers get ready to take on each other here in this non-conference between the Sooner Athletic Conference and the Red River Athletic Conference. Starting lineups for Wayland Baptist coming into this one. Ariel Marquez, a junior, number 1 out of Amarillo, Texas. Elizabeth Worth, a freshman, number 2 out of Belvedere, Illinois. Out of Amarillo, number 4, Jada Nelson, a junior. Number 5, senior, Kelly Kozak, out of Tuna, Saskatchewan, Canada. Number 8, junior, Tatiana Markic, out of Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Out of Plainview, freshman, number 11, Mia Stevens. Number 13, senior, out of Lubbock, is Amber Daniel. Number 14, junior from Amarillo, Paxton Patterson. Number 15, junior, Tevia Bell, a junior out of Amarillo, Texas. Number 17, Shakira Fatter, a junior out of Vernon, Texas. Number 8, Andrea Rodriguez, a junior out of El Paso. Number 19, Brenna Daniels, a sophomore out of Lubbock, Texas. Number 21, Kwana Kransky, junior out of Santa Clarita, Brazil. Number 22, senior Lucy Mahalova, out of Zanovo, out of the Czech Republic. And number 23, freshman Jayla Schultz, out of Weatherford, Texas. And for the Saints, number 1, junior out of San Antonio, Kalani Kitchens, a sophomore. Number 3 out of San Antonio, Valerie Bolanos. Number 4, Alyssa Marquez, a junior out of Albuquerque. Number 5, senior Amanda Esparza out of San Antonio. Number 6, Anissa Thomas, a senior from San Antonio. Number 7, Angelina Martinez, a sophomore from San Antonio. Number 8, Alyssa Gallardo, the junior out of San Antonio. Number 9, out of Atascosa, Texas, a sophomore, Sadie Ballesteros. Number 10, Anastasia Arcea Brad, a freshman out of Aransas Pass. Anna Sewell, the Hernandez, a freshman out of San Antonio. Number 11, number 12, junior Ashley Maldonado, out of Laredo, Texas. From Bar Montenegro, number 13, junior Tiana Carucha, who will not be suited up today. Number 14, Journey Dimas, a sophomore out of San Antonio. Number 15, Megan Montalvo, freshman out of San Antonio. Universal City native, number 16, freshman Jalen Rosser. Number 18, freshman Cassidy Haller out of Cibolo, Texas. Number 21, Daisy Cantwell, freshman from San Antonio. Number 25, freshman from Marion, Texas, Madeline Strelzik, the freshman. And number 28, junior from San Antonio, Mia Soto. Head coach Scott Matera, the second season, 20-7 as coach of the Saints, and assisted by Jesse Esparza. As we're ready to get things going here, Anissa Thomas, a senior, 3 assists shy of 2,500 assists in her career, the all-time leader. Alexis Bustamante, also assistant coach down there. She is the so Ariel Marquez, the lead. Start things off for Wayland Baptist here. Wayland Baptist a 4-game winning streak right now. They started off the season 0-3, but have won their last 4, including the earlier 3-set sweep of Jarvis Christian earlier today in the first match, the tri-match, the OLLU tri-match going on here. We'll all end up after this one, about 4 o'clock start time, somewhere around there for the final matches. Saints taking on Jarvis Christian. The second conference matchup. Checking little things down there. I guess some little housekeeping down at the scorers table with the officials. Saints women's basketball in action today at Louisiana State University Shreveport. Their first conference matchup, first match of the year since November for the Saints, or actually, no, I'm sorry, early December. As they start off conference play there, Saints will not be part of postseason play this year. Several players opting out as they will because of COVID, and will be coming back for next year, saving eligibility. As the men's game postponed against LSU Shreveport this week. Saints women's basketball will be in action on Tuesday here at Maybe Gymnasium, scheduled right now against LSU Shreveport. And then baseball opening day next Friday against Arts and Science of Oklahoma. Thomas keeps it alive, back over. Ketchens kept alive back there by Daniels. Sent back up in the air. Thomas, this is up. Ketchens over the top. And nicely dug up there. Back around it goes. Thomas, and again, Ketchens over the top. Marquez across. Marquez on the other side for the Saints. Underneath, Thomas keeps it. Marquez sends it over the top. Marquez over there by Kozak. Sets up, and that's going to be sent over by Holler. Back again, Daniel over the top. Thomas sneaks it over. Nicely coming up to dig that one up is Daniels. Daniel again there at the net. It's going to be blocked back down. Comes back over. Daniel will send it back over again. Dug up nicely. Thomas gets it over to Ketchens back towards the corner. Nice long point coming. Mahalova with the top now. Back goes as Marquez. Ketchens from the net. Sent back down. Back out to the net. Kept alive again. Sent back over the top. Here we go back. And again, that time kept up by Esparza. Marquez Esparza just trying to get it up over the net and does. Marquez sets up. Mahala back over to Daniel. Daniel down a point. A long rally in the first point coming to Wayland Baptist. But a nice point. As if that's going to be the rest of the match goes like that first point, you got a heck of a match going to be here today. Marquez into the net. Service error. And 1 point apiece now. So Kalani Ketchens now to serve for the Saints. Over the top. That's pushed down. Thomas trying to keep it up. And they're able to get it over his Holler. Marquez sets up over his Patterson. Trying to keep it alive. Ketchens diving forward. Can't do it. It's going to be a point for Wayland Baptist. As Patterson puts that one down. Moldavo checks in for the Saints. With Lucy Mahalova to serve. Mahalova with the service back. Montalvo. Thomas. And that's going to be put down. As Cassidy Holler gets the point, the Saints will leave it up at 1 apiece. Shakira Fanner checks in for Wayland Baptist. Lady Ballesteros will check in. And serve up and over by Sohor Hernandez. Over the back. Now set up by Kransky. And Mahalova, that is, I'm sorry. Not able to get it up over the net there to the point. Coming for the Saints, and the Saints will take their first lead at 3-2. Ana Suho Hernandez sends it over. That's Marquez. Over the top there by Fanner. Take back. Holler. As Mahalova will tie it up at 3 apiece here. So Shakira Fanner, the junior, is serving. Checking in for the Saints, Alyssa Marquez, the libero. Fanner over. Marquez with it. Sets up and down. Point for Holler. And one assist away is Anissa Thomas from 2,500 in her career. And the serve up and over by Gallardo. Thomas looking for 2,500 and put down for Cantwell. And that is 2,500 assists for her career for Anissa Thomas. And the Saints with a 2-point advantage now at 5-3. Marquez digs it up. As Markic puts it down on the back line. And will draw Wayland Baptist back to within 1 of the Saints here. Coming around to serve now is Kelly Kozak, the senior. Kozak up and over. Marquez. Thomas as Ballesteros gets it over the top. Trying to keep it alive is Kozak and not able to do it. And point for the Saints. As Sadie Ballesteros picks up the kill. She had 8 leading the Saints last night at 800 attack percentage. Gets her first kill here. Kalani Kitchens will check in. And Daisy Cantwell now serving for the Saints. Cantwell up and over the top there. Markovic with it, and that's put down by J.S. Schultz. Set up nicely as Schultz just kind of slid around to put that down. Mahalova, the serve. Sends it over the top there. Thomas sets up for Ballesteros. And Sadie Ballesteros puts another one down. And the Saints advantage is back to 2 at 7-5. Sam Brown checks back in at the net. Sadie Ballesteros to serve. Ballesteros over. As Marquez saved back, sent back by Markic. Thomas sneaks it over and sends it just wide past the line. And point for Wayland Baptist. As the Pioneers trailing by 1 now to the Saints. That's 7-6 here in set number 1. So Tatiana Markic to serve. And a service ace. It's mishandled there by Alyssa Marquez. And we're going to be tied at 7 now. Markic to serve again now. Over the top there. Thomas pushes around over to Kitchens. Kitchens and not able to make the return is Lucy Mahalova at a point now for the Saints. As back up by 1 now, 8-7. Markic will come out. Coming in is going to be Brina Daniels. Serving Anissa Thomas. As Holler will check back in as well for the Saints. Thomas over. Marquez with it. And Schultz is going to go wide at the point. You know, the unforced error. And sets up again. Push back towards the back line is good. As the Saints converge towards the middle, expecting it to come from Schultz. But a nice job as Paxton Patterson puts it down, just kind of lobs it back towards the back there. And we'll draw them back to within one now. It's Marquez serving. Over to Ketchens. Thomas around over to Brown. A whistle and 2 touches coming from Thomas. A rare mistake from the senior setter. And that will tie it up at 9. Ariel Marquez to serve. The junior libero out of Amarillo, Texas, sends it over the top. Marquez with the return over the Brown. Pushed over the top there, Ketchens. Fanner kept alive by Thomas. Holler sends it back. Mahalova kept it alive. Fanner again, sent back at the net, kept alive Marquez. Saints almost celebrated too early. Thomas, Ketchens again at the net, down, blown up at the net by Kozak and Patterson. And the lead goes back to Wayland Baptist. And a timeout going to be called by the Saints here as Wayland Baptist takes the lead 10-9. Here in set number 1, you'll take a break. You're watching Saints Volleyball on the OLLU Saints Network. Welcome back. For more information on Saints Athletics, make sure you visit the website at www.ollusaintsathletics.com and follow the Saints on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat. Just use the hashtag OLLU Volleyball. So Wayland Baptist with a 10-9 lead here, set number 1. Wayland Baptist with 190 attack percentage. The Saints right now at 143. As Marquez sends it over. Received by Marquez. Thomas, the Ketchens, and Ketchens with power. And Ariel Marquez with nothing to do with that one, and a point. The Saints will tie it at 10. So Daisy Cantwell will check back in. She'll be at the line with Holler and Brown. Kalani Ketchens will be back serving. Ketchens over the top. Received there by Fanner. Shakira Fanner over the top, and Thomas tried sliding in for the dig, can't get there. At the point for Wayland Baptist. So Kwani Kransky comes in now. Kransky over the top. Cantwell, Thomas, sent down by Holler. Piece of it at the net. Kransky across over to Fanner. Fanner at the net, sent back down, going to be a blocking error on the Saints and sends it out. Point, Wayland Baptist, the Pioneers up by 2 now. At 12-10 is Kransky here to serve. Serve over the top there. Marquez with it. Brown sent back. Thomas. Marquez around. Holler will send it back towards the back line. Kransky sits up there by Kozik and point. As Kozak gets it and point for Wayland Baptist, 3-point lead now. As the momentum currently on the side of Wayland Baptist. Marquez with the reception. Thomas, the Brown. Up by Kransky, now Marquez again going. Mahalova over. Thomas. Round over to Cantwell. Sent back down. Marquez. Now Thomas. Cantwell again, this time will ride along the tape and good. Just past the reach of Fanner. Point for the Saints. The Saints back to within 2 now. Anasuho now, the freshman, to serve. Over the top there. As Fanner with it. Montalvo, DeHoller, and Kerensky can't keep it alive, and a point for the Saints. Couple in a row will get the Saints back to within 1 here. So Anasuo to serve again for the Saints, trailing by 1. Kerensky, and that's going to be 2 touches. And point for the Saints, have tied it up at 13. So it's going to be a service error and point for Wayland Baptist. Saints struggled last night with the service errors, but that's the first one of this match so far. Both teams with 1. So Shakira Fanner will send it over. Marquez. Thomas right over to Holler, and that's blown up at the net there by Markic. And a 2-point lead. Thomas. Cantwell sent back at the net, kept alive there. It's going to be 4 hits as did not get it over the net there. So 3-point lead here for Wayland Baptist at 16-13. As Fanner continues to serve. And that's a service error. So the Saints getting a break from the service error of Wayland Baptist. And Alyssa Gallardo, the junior, coming in to serve here. That's going to be nice job, able to get that one over by Cantwell and Marquez and Montalvo. That's put down as Markic gets that one. Back to a 3-point advantage at 17-13. To the top. Marquez. Cantwell goes into the net. Unforced error again. A 4-point lead here for Wayland Baptist. And a timeout called by the Saints. Pioneers lead 18-14. Set number 1. We'll take a break. You're watching Saints Volleyball on the OLLU Saints Network. And welcome back. Update from Shreveport. LSU Shreveport with a 2-point lead over the Saints, 18-16 in the second quarter in that one. Keep you updated on that throughout the afternoon. Kozak with the serve over. Thomas sets up for Cantwell. Sent back again. Marquez gets it over. Great net defense right now for Wayland Baptist. And Schultz, who kind of went up a little soon, came down there, but was still able to get something in it. Just gave an awkwardness to the ball and able to get it down. And point Wayland Baptist now a 5-point advantage. Saints need to get on a run here. It's Kozak over. Thomas sets up for Cantwell over the top. Kept alive there. And Schultz again over. Thomas, Cantwell. Past the diving Fanner and point for the Saints. Back to within 4 now. Daisy Cantwell will serve. Kalani Ketchens will come in. Montalvo will come out. Kozak will come out. As Kransky will come in. Kransky sets behind. And that'll be long on forced error there as Mahalova goes long. And the Saints back to within 3 here. Cantwell serve. And that's going to be wide service error. And giving away the free points, the Saints. And the lead is back to 4 now. Mahalova to serve. Mahalova over. Thomas, Ballesteros, sent back. As the Saints just kind of gathered at the net, and no one was able to get back there. 5-point advantage now. Mahalova. Wayland Baptist has done a great job in this first set defending the net from the Saints attackers. Ballesteros from back, sends it over. Markovich. Thomas sends around over to Ketchens. Ketchens will go over the antenna, they say, and a point for Wayland Baptist. They called it over the antenna, but it was also out wide as well. So a 6-point advantage here for Wayland Baptist in set number 1. And that's sent long. Mahalova will give the Saints a little life there. Their 3rd service error of this first set. As Marquez. Schultz sends it over, kept alive there by Ballesteros. Pushed over by Ketchens, puts it up. So Kalani Ketchens, who started off strong there, now picks up the kill, her 3rd now of the match. As Ballesteros sends it over. Marquez. Mahalova kept alive, nice dig by Esparza. Ketchens over the top, kept alive, and Fanner into the net. And the point for the Saints. Back to within 3 here. Sadie Ballesteros trying to serve the Saints back into it. And that's a service error. So 23-19 now. 3rd service error for the Saints. They had 7 in the first set yesterday, 3 here today. The serve over. Esparza, now Thomas around over to Ketchens. And that's going to be a blocking error on Schultz. And Saints again back to within 3. Lanisa Thomas. There is Esparza. Sent back, kept alive. And not able to get over the net there. From Holler at a point. And set point coming now for Wayland Baptist. So Ariel Marquez, the junior libero from Amarillo to serve. Over the top. Thomas over to Ketchens. Popped up and kept alive there by Daniels. Fanner at the net. Holler keeps it. Thomas. Now Ketchens over the top. It's Marquez. That's going to be off and point for Wayland Baptist. And finishing the set is Paxton Patterson. As Patterson does it. And Wayland Baptist will take set number 1, 25-20. We'll take a break. We'll be back with set number 2 here in a moment. You're watching Saints Volleyball on the OLLU Saints Network. And welcome back. Women's basketball in action right now against LSU Shreveport. The Saints leading at the Pilots 27-22 with 5.5 minutes to go until halftime. They'll play again on Tuesday night here on Baby Gymnasium. We'll have that for you right here on the OLLU Saints YouTube channel on the OLLU Saints Network. Also, baseball's opening day on starting Friday. Doubleheader against the University of Science and Arts of Oklahoma. First 2 games of the 3-game series over at Missions Baseball Academy. We'll have those for you live streaming as well next weekend. For more information on Saints Athletics, go to the website www.ollusaintsathletics.com. And make sure you follow the Saints on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Snapchat. Use your hashtag OLLU Saints, OLLU Volleyball, whatever sport we're covering at the time. Saints dropped the first set 25-20 to Wayland Baptist. Saints 3 service errors in that first set. Saints had trouble with the attack. It's a great job by Wayland Baptist in that first set. Of their defense at the net and really clamp down on the Saints attack. As Anissa Thomas starts up set number 2. Marquez Mahalova sent over, and that's going to be long at the unforced error there by Paxton Patterson. As that'll give the Saints a 1-0 lead early here. Set number 2. Anissa Thomas. That's nicely dug up there by Fanner. Fanner comes around, puts it up there. Thomas. Marquez. Catch and push back down again. As Kozak and Patterson on the right side of the net. Good job of pushing it back down. That's 1-1 now. Serve up and over. Thomas, as Brown is going to go long. That looked awfully good, but it's going to be called long. And a point for Wayland Baptist on the unforced error from Saya Brown. Kransky over the top and a service ace. And a 3-1 lead early on here. Second service ace for Wayland Baptist here in this match. Kransky gets ready to go again here. Thomas around over to Brown, and Brown at the ankles of Kransky. Nothing she could do. The Saints back to within one there. So Kalani Catchins now to serve. That's Marquez. Kransky. Fanner sends it back. Kept alive there for a moment as Catchins not able to give enough lift to it for Thomas or anyone else to get over to it. Back to a 2-point advantage, 4-2 here for Wayland Baptist. So Shakira Fanner to serve. Fanner, a junior. Sends up and over. That's Montalvo. Thomas sets up for Brown. And keeps it back up and put over by Mia Soto. So Mia Soto, we did not see her in the first set. She came in the third set yesterday. Picked up 3 kills in her first game as a Saint for the junior transfer. Now into serves Anna Suho. Suho sends it over as Fanner. Mahalova. Fanner comes from back, sends it over Thomas. Montalvo sends it across over to Soto. And Soto will put it down and point. So back-to-back kills for Soto will give the Saints back up tied even with Wayland Baptist. There's Suho. There for the serve. Fanner. Kransky. Montalvo to Soto, finds the back corner. So Mia Soto with the hat trick there, 3 in a row. And Suho to serve again. The Saints getting the lead back here. Kransky over to Markic. And Montalvo not able to handle the shot from Markic. So Kelly Kozak, the senior, comes in to serve. Schultz will check back in for Wayland Baptist. Alyssa Marquez will check back in for the Saints. Sadie Ballesteros also up at the net. Thomas sets over to Ballesteros. Ballesteros blocking error coming there from Mahalova. So Sadie Ballesteros gives the Saints a lead back again. Second kill for Ballesteros. And the serve coming over there from Gallardo. Kransky over to Markic. Thomas sets up now over to Cantwell. Off the defenders, blocking error from Manilova and Schultz. 7-5 Saints, 2-point advantage here. Gallardo sets up for Schultz. Schultz sends it long. And going to be a timeout called by Wayland Baptist. Saints come charging back after trailing 4-1. Take an 8-5 lead. We'll take a break. Head back here in a moment. You're watching Saints Volleyball on the OLLU Saints Network. And welcome back to Maybe Gymnasium here on the beautiful campus of Our Lady of the Lake University on the west side of San Antonio. Mike Thompson here with you as the Saints come storming back here in set number 2 with an 8-5 lead. Certainly 1-0, dropping the first set to Wayland Baptist 25-20. Right now, Saints with a 167 attack percentage for the match. Wayland Baptist with 152. So Gallardo to serve. The junior sends it over. Marquez picks it up for Wayland Baptist. Schultz blocked there at the net by Ballesteros. Markic back, kept up Montalvo. Dames across over to Cantwell. Cantwell gets it right in front of Marquez. Point Saints. Saints a good job coming out of the timeout from Wayland Baptist to keep the point and the momentum on their side. Quickly going Gallardo. Gransky around to Mahalova. 2 touches is the call. And the violation on Wayland Baptist, point for the Saints as they've doubled up. The Pioneers now 10-5. Gallardo. And Markic into the net. Unforced error. 6 points as Wayland Baptist kind of self-destructing right here in the second set now. So Amber Daniel will check in now as Tiva Bell will come out. Gallardo serve into the net, service error. So that little issue comes glaring its little head back up there. Saints first service error of the second set, 4th of the match now. Mahalova to serve. Over the top there, Marquez, Thomas, over to Ballesteros. And down as Amber Daniel slipped and was not able to get in position to make a return. And the Saints back up by 6 here, 12-6. Montalvo comes out, Kitchens in. Daisy Cantwell to serve for the Saints. Cantwell's serve is over, collected there by Markic. All the way across and gonna go long on the shot there by Patterson. 7-point advantage here. Cantwell sends the serve back and a service error. Fifth of the match, second of the set there for the Saints. Tatiana Markic to serve now. Wayland Baptist trailing the Saints by 6, 13-7. And that's a service error back the other way. And so the Saints lead back to 7 at 14-7. First service error of the second set for Wayland Baptist comes at an inopportune time. 4th of the match. Ballesteros. And not able to make the return, and the Saints get the ace. 15-7 now. And a second timeout coming here for Wayland Baptist. 15-7 Saints lead here in set number 2. Trailing 1-0. You're watching Saints Volleyball on the OLLU Saints Network. So Sandy Ballesteros here to serve. Saints with the lead, 15-7 here, set number 2. Marquez back there at the net. Thomas sits around over to Ketchens. Ketchens gets it to drop. So Ketchens will make it a 9-point advantage for the Saints here. Picks up her 5th kill of the match. She had 7 yesterday against Jarvis Christian in the victory. Ballesteros, Marquez. Schultz will send it wide. And this second set has not been so much on the Saints doing, but as in the mistakes of Wayland Baptist. As Schultz, the freshman, will come out. And the other freshman, Alexa Hinojosa, will check in. Kick goes, Thomas. It's over to Ketchens. As Marquez back. From back deep, sent over. Thomas pushed around over to Ketchens again. Ketchens wide. The unforced error there on the Saints. And now back with a 9, Wayland Baptist. Hinojosa will come back out. Coming back in is Kelly Kozak. Ariel Marquez the serve for Wayland Baptist. Marquez serve is over. Thomas pushes over the top as Ketchens in the middle. And point as it catches the floor. And a 10-point lead, and now Ketchens picks up her 6th kill of the match. So Anissa Thomas now to serve. So Anissa picked up her 2,500 assist back in the first set. That's sent across over to Daniel. And it's going to fall. Point. As Amber Daniel puts that one down. Kawani Kransky will serve. Thomas to Soto. Kept alive there by Brown. Thomas as Ketchens is going to go wide. Point for Wayland Baptist. And it was Kransky that was serving for Wayland Baptist back in the first set when Wayland was able to pull away from the Saints. So you can have another strong serving performance here to get the Pioneers back into the second set or not. Thomas ran over to Brown and kept it alive. Mahalova, nice job there. Soto over the top. Mahalova kicks it back. Sent over there by Daniels. And point. So point for the Saints now at 19-10. So Daisy Cantwell will be at the net with Brown and Soto. As Marquez. Mahalova over. And point for Wayland Baptist. So Amber Daniel will serve. The senior. As Montalvo checks in for the Saints. Back as Montalvo not able to get under it. And the ace for Wayland Baptist, their second of the set, third of the match. Service and it's going to be catch the arm there of Elisa Marquez. And that will bring Wayland Baptist to within 6. It's really 19-13. That's going to be long service error. Fifth of the match for Wayland Baptist. Second in this set. The Saints with a 7-point lead. As Ana Fuo Hernandez, the freshman, to serve. Over the top there. Daniel. Kransky. Markic into the net. Point for the Saints on the unforced error. 8-point advantage here. Saints trying to even this up at one set apiece. That's Fuo Hernandez to serve. Marquez. Kransky. And it's down there. The point there from Kelly Kozak for Wayland Baptist. The Pioneers back to within 7 now. As Kelly Kozak will come back to serve. Alexa Hinojosa, the freshman, checks back in at the net with Markic and Mahalova. And a service error. 22-14 now. Third service error of the set for Wayland Baptist, 6th of the match. And the serve over by Gallardo. And out of the return, Martic. Montalvo up. Cantwell pushes it back. Marquez. Kransky over to Markic. Dug up nice there by Montalvo. Marquez over. Over the top, dug up again. No, not able to keep that one alive, though. And the point for Wayland Baptist as they're still in it, trailing by 7 here. That's set number 1, or number 2. So Paxton Patterson will check back in. Squani Kransky comes out. Lucy Mahalova with the serve. Thomas. As Ballesteros, Sandy Ballesteros picking up her 4th kill of the match now. Daisy Cantwell in to serve. Kalani Kitchens back in for the Saints. Serve over by Cantwell. Daniel keeps it alive. Mahalova over to Markic. Kitchens now. Just over the top, kept alive by Hinojosa. Markic again, nice job to get it over. Thomas, Kalani Kitchens goes into the net. Unforced error and point for Wayland Baptist. 23-16, Saints lead. As Tatiana Markic to serve. Serve over, and that's going to be a service error. So set point here coming for the Saints on the 4th service error of the set and 7th of the match now for Wayland Baptist. Sadie Ballesteros in the serve to try and even it up at a set apiece. And Amber Daniels, Marquez over. Thomas puts it over the top, kept alive. All the bodies on the floor. Daniel will get it over. Amber Daniel keeping that alive as it looked like a whole mess going on there for Wayland Baptist for a moment there at the net. People on the floor. And Amber Daniel able to keep that alive and get it over and get the point. So Ariel Marquez's serve here. Wayland Baptist trailing by 7 here in set number 2. Thomas sets up for Kitchens. Marquez again, back over to Brown. Marquez will set up as Amber Daniel over. Gallardo, Thomas, Brown is long. Point, Wayland Baptist. Nope, they're going to say it was touched. And that will do it. So 25-17, the second set goes to the Saints. And we're tied 1 set apiece. We'll take a break. Set number 3 coming up. You're watching Saints Volleyball on the OLLU Saints Network. And welcome back. Get ready for the third set to start up here again. At halftime, Saints women's basketball trailing LSU Shreveport 35-34. That is at the dock up in Shreveport, Louisiana. They will return home, play their first home match of the year, coming up Tuesday, 2 o'clock against the Pilots. Baseball will open up their season on Friday at a doubleheader, starting at Friday at 1 o'clock for Game 1 against the University of Science and Arts of Oklahoma. 3 o'clock start time, second game, and then the final game of the series, three-game series, 12 o'clock noon on Saturday. Make sure you get more information from Saints Athletics at the website at www.OLLUSaintsAthletics.com. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. Use the hashtag OLLU Saints or OLLU Volleyball or whatever sport it is you're watching. So we get ready. The Saints got a lot of help. Wayland Baptist did not play well that second set. The Saints played a little bit better. Still look a little shaky here and there. Found a little bit of relief in that middle from the net defense of Wayland Baptist. Saints right now 167 attack percentage for the match, 106 for Wayland Baptist. Later in kills for Wayland Baptist right now, 4 for Kelly Kozak. And the Saints leader with 6 is Kalani Ketchens. 15 assists so far this afternoon for Anissa Thomas, who hit the 2,500 mark for her career in assists. She is already the all-time leader in Saints history and has done that in about 2.5 seasons. As the senior starts here, injured, missed a lot of last year with injury. Now the serve over Thomas. Over to Brown, and Thomas picks up assist number 16 there. As Saya Brown gives the Saints the lead early on. It's set number 3. 1 set apiece. Wayland Baptist owns the all-time series. 5 wins to 4. Kozak over. Thomas. Soto off the top of the fingertips. Kept alive there by Daniels. Thomas sets around over to Brown again. Kept alive there by Mahalova, and point. And violation, someone came forward, it looks like, for the Saints, tied up at 1 apiece. Last time these two met, they met up in Plainview back in September 2019. Last season, Saints came away with a 3-1 victory. Kransky serve over, Thomas, Soto. Kransky to Daniel. Daniel will get a dad, and a point for Amber Daniel. That will give Wayland Baptist the lead back here at 2-1. Kransky, the serve over. Set back a freebie. Kransky sets up for Kozak, kept alive, Montalvo. Cantwell sends it over. Kransky sends around over to Daniel. And that's going to be 2 touches on the violation, and the Saints will tie it at 2. So Sadie Ballesteros will come in. She'll be at the net. Brown and Marquez will come out. Anna Hernandez will check in. And Anna Sewell will serve. Over the top there. Kransky. Montalvo. Soto sends it back. Kransky. Marquez. Back around over to Daniel. Daniel sends it. Kept alive. Thomas. Cantwell at the net. And kept alive. And over by Thomas. Kozak. And that's going to be out of play and point. Wayland Baptist. And that brings Coach Scott Matera off his seat to tell his team, good hustle there. They looked dead in the water there until fabulous job there by Montalvo to get that great dig. But the point goes to Wayland Baptist, who lead now 3-2. Amber Daniel with the serve. Up and over. And diving out of the play and point for Wayland Baptist, who will take a 4-2 lead here. Daniel's serve is over. Thomas. That's back over to Cantwell and off of Ariel Marquez on point Saints. So Alyssa Gallardo to serve. The Saints trailing by 1 here, 4-3. Gallardo's serve is over. Marquez. There, Ballesteros. Sandy Ballesteros will tie it up at 4. The sophomore picks up her 5th kill of the match now. And down on point. As Kozak picks up the point and the lead back to Wayland Baptist 5-4. So Schultz will check back in. Kozak is back to serve. And they'll let it go. Service error. 5-all the score after the 8th service error of the match for Wayland Baptist. So Daisy Cantwell now serving for the Saints. Cantwell over. Markic keeps it alive as Schultz. As Marquez was expecting power on that one. And just came over a little bit, not expecting it, and got the point. Actually, it's going to be a violation there, point for the Saints. And that's service error back the other way. So the Saints pick up their 6th service error of the match. They're doing much better at this point than they did yesterday. Saints struggling while serving. The serve coming up here for Mahalova. Waiting for the whistle. Whistle comes. Gallardo. Thomas. Near side over the Ketchens, off the defenders at the net. Mahalova. And whistle, 2 touches. So point for the Saints. Back to 7-6. And the serve over. Not sure what is happening there. Now back around as Daniel's shot. Mahalova. Put down over to Patterson, that is. And Patterson point for the Saints. 8-6. 2-point advantage. Actually, no. Point coming. So 7-7 the score. I guess they're saying someone touched it, or so the Saints there coming back down. It's Brown and Maya Brown, or Saya Brown. I'm sorry. We'll put it there, and it's an 8-7 lead now. Markic The junior serving still here. That's actually the point. The other way. Sketchins kept alive. Mahalova. Markic comes from back, and Markic will get the point down. And just when they thought it was going to be 2-point advantage for the Saints, it turns around after the change of the point and the call there to a 2-point lead here for Wayland Baptist now, 9-7. Markic over the top of the net. Nice dive, keeping that alive there, Gallardo. As Marquez could have let that one go probably, but kept alive there, Mahalova. Thomas sneaks it over the top. Mahalova. Marquez pushed up over the top there by Patterson. Ketchins now over. Kept alive by Daniels and missed time of the jump. Mahalova and the point for the Saints. Back to within one now. Mia Soto will check in. Anissa Thomas will serve here. Gallardo will come out. Thomas is served back. Daniels with the reception. Over to Schultz. Kept alive there by Esparza. Ketchins off the defenders. Blocking air. Point Saints. We're tied at 9 now. As Ketchin picking up her 7th kill here of the match, matching her total from last night. Thomas is going to send it long. Service error. So back up 10-9 now. Wayland Baptist. Saints' second service error of this set. 7th of the match now. As Marquez sends it over. Thomas. Inside over to Ketchins, over the top. Diving in there. Can't get it to save. And Ketchins now with 8 kills in the match. The Saints will tie it. Sadie Catwell. The serve over. Behind, and that's going to go point for Wayland Baptist. Patterson got it. A 1-point lead at 11-10. Glenogransky, the junior, serving here. Thomas. Saya Brown gets it over the top there. Daniel back at the net there. Brown blows it up. So Saya Brown gets the block there, and it's an 11-all tie here in the third set. So Zadie Ballesteros will check back in. Nana Suho will serve. And at a point down. (12-11) now. Wayland Baptist with the lead. As Amber Daniel to serve. Daniel to serve over. Thomas back to Soto. And blocking error out. And a point for the Saints, tied it at 12. 4th kill there for the junior. Maya Soto. Out of San Antonio Southside High School. Texas A&M University Kingsville transfer. And that's put down there by Kozak. And that will put Wayland Baptist back up by 1. Back and forth they go here in this third set. We're not quite back and forth, but Wayland Baptist is a 1-point lead again. Thomas. As Ballesteros ties it again. 13 all the score here now. Set number 3, 1 set apiece. Second match of the year for the Saints. 8th match of the year for Wayland Baptist. And now it's going to catch that point for Wayland Baptist. And again, they'll take a 1-point advantage. Wayland Baptist 4-3 on the year with a 4-game winning streak. Saints trying to keep the momentum going from their victory last night against Jarvis. Who will they have another matchup against here at the conclusion of this one around 4 o'clock or so. Thomas, Catchins, and that'll be point. Return there on the block there by Schultz. 2-point advantage, getting a little space between them and the Saints on the Pioneers here. Mahalova to serve. Mahalova's serve is over. Thomas. Catchins over. Markic keeps it. Mahalova. Back around it goes and sent over the net there by Patterson. Catchins back. Kept alive by Daniels. Crossed over to Markic. 2 touches. And a point for the Saints will draw them back to within 1 here. Sadie Ballesteros to serve as Saya Brown will check back in at the net. Marquez will come out. Ballesteros serve. Marquez. As Schultz is going to go along with it. So they're going to say it was touched by Sade. So the point actually going to Wayland Baptist, the 16-14. Markic sends it over. Thomas sets around over to Catchins. And not able to return it. Point. The Saints back to within 1. Skalani Catchins picking up her 9th kill of the match now. Lisa Thomas. Pushed back there, kept alive by Esparza. Thomas, Soto, and point down, Mia Soto. And we're tied at 16. And the ace coming. So Anissa Thomas picks up the ace. That is the second for the Saints tonight. And they'll take the lead back at 17-16. And a service error right back. And that'll be the 8th one of those tonight and 3rd in the set. So Ariel Marquez the serve. Catchins, now Thomas. 2 Catchins off the fingertips. Marquez keeps it alive. Mahalova. 2 touches. And point. Saints back up by 1. 18-17. So the 2 touches there for Mahalova. So Daisy Cantwell. Skalani Catchins. And that's going to be a service ace for Catchins, who had 4 yesterday against Jarvis Christian, picks up her first today. And the Saints will take a 2-point advantage here. Saints' 3rd ace of the match. Catchins over. Daniel sets up for Kozak. Dug up nicely there by Marquez. Soto puts it down. So Mia Soto, her 6th kill. And a timeout, Wayland Baptist. Saints lead 20-17, 1 set apiece. You're watching Saints Volleyball on the OLLU Saints Network. And welcome back. 2017 Saints lead. One set apiece here. Update from Shreveport, Louisiana. Saints trailing LSU Shreveport right now, 60-53, with about 8.5 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Marquez. And sent back there by Brown. Daniels, that's blown up. Soto and Brown have a block party over there. Point for the Saints, 21-17. So Kalani Ketchens now. Coming up here, 21-17 the score. Into the net, service error. So the ninth now of the match for the Saints. Fourth in this set. And back to within 3 here for the Pioneers. Squani Kransky, the junior from Brazil, with the serve over. Ontavo. Thomas to Brown, and Brown sends it down. So the freshman, or the sophomore, Sam Brown gets that one. And a timeout going to be called here as the Saints lead by 4, 22-18. We'll take a break. You're watching Saints Volleyball on the OLLU Saints Network. And welcome back. Make sure you follow the Saints on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. Use the hashtag OLLU Volleyball. And for more Saints information on upcoming activities and athletic news, go to the website www.ollusaintsathletics.com. And interested in enrollment at Arlington Lake, go to www.ollusa.edu. So here for the serve now, Suho. Saints with a 4-point advantage, trying to take a 2-1 lead here on Wayland Baptist. As Suho gets ready to serve here. Wayland Baptist, all-time series leader at 5-4 against the Saints. Saints won the last time these two met back in September 2019 at 3-1. Suho getting ready to serve here. 25-20, Wayland Baptist took set number 1. 17-25, Saints take set number 2. Trying to take set 3 here. 4-point lead. Push, touch over the top there. Daisy Cantwell. So, the freshman Daisy Cantwell puts that over. The Saints now 23-18, a 5-point advantage here in set number 3. So, Amber Daniel will come out. And Tavia Bell will check in. For Tavia Bell. Bell there. Cross over to Mahalava. And that's on point for the Saints on the violation. And set point there. Mahalova. It's the one who got over there for Wayland Baptist. Mahalova, and that's going to go long, and the third set will go to the Saints, 25-18. No, they're going to say not going to be as... This has been a very strange officiating going on today. So it's 24-19 as Bell serves it. Montalvo there. Thomas. Cantwell sends it back. Back around. Markic. Thomas. Montalvo into the net. And Wayland Baptist back to within 4 here. There have been a lot of calls changed in this one, going back both ways. So both teams have had points taken away and changed one way or another here in this one. The most I've seen in, I don't remember how long, but Mia Soto will put that down. The Saints will win it 25-20. And we'll take a 2-set to nothing, 2-1 lead. We'll be back for set number 4 as the Saints try and close it out. You're watching Saints Volleyball on the OLLU Saints Network. And welcome back, everybody. Saints lead 2-1 here on Wayland Baptist. Pioneers took set 1, 25-20. Saints came back taking set 2, 25-17, and taking set 3, 25-20. Jack percentage right now for the Saints here in the match is at 190 and 115 for Wayland Baptist. 31 assists for the Saints, 18 for Wayland Baptist. 49 digs for the Saints, 47 for Wayland Baptist. 3 aces for the Saints, 3 aces for Wayland Baptist. Women's basketball in Shreveport trailing 70-63 with 3 minutes left to go in that one. They'll be back in action here at Maybe Gymnasium, their home opener against the Pilots of LSU Shreveport. That'll be Tuesday afternoon, 2 o'clock, right here on the OLLU Saints YouTube page. And then we'll be back again in action at 3-game series starting Friday, a doubleheader. Baseball takes on the University of Science and Arts of Oklahoma out of the Sooner Athletic Conference at 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock, and then at noon on Saturday. Saints will finish up the series against USAO. So Anissa Thomas will serve. Thomas with 10 digs to go along with 24 assists today for the senior. Mahalova. And that's going to be down at point by Patterson. 1-0 early start here for Wayland Baptist. Gransky, the junior, serving. Kept up by Montalvo. Thomas to Ketchens over the top, and Kalani Ketchens keeps things going for her. As Ketchens picks up her 10th kill of the match. And point for the Saints. We'll take a 2-1 lead here. So Bell will check in for Wayland Baptist. Ketchens serves over the top by Bell. And point down by Kozak. And we're tied at 2 apiece now. So Amanda Esparza checks in as Amber Daniel to serve. 2-all the score over the top. Thomas, Soto sent back. Marquez, Thomas around over to Cantwell. That's going to be 4. That didn't go over, that caught the top tape. So 4 touches there for the Saints. And the point for Wayland Baptist will put them up 3-2. Thomas sets up for Brown, and Brown will get the kill. So Saya Brown will even it up. So Suho to serve. We're tied at 3. Daniel gets it. Mahalova will get the point. That put Wayland Baptist back up by 1. So Kozak with the serve over. Esparza, Thomas, Soto puts it down. Mia Soto has come on here in this match here. Her 8th kill now for the junior transfer from Texas A&M University of Kingsville, Javelina. Former Javelina, now Saint. Gallardo over the top. Sets up around over to Mahalova. Cantwell back. Kept up by Marquez. Nice dig. Kept alive Gallardo. Cantwell off the touch there of Mahalova. And the point for the Saints will take a 5-4 lead. So Gallardo with the serve. Daniel with the reception. It's over to Schultz, and Schultz comes up too high on it and puts it into the net. Point for the Saints. 2-point advantage here. Saints trying to even the all-time series at 5 apiece and start the season at 2-0. Thomas put back down there. Thomas sets across now. Cantwell off the blocking error from Schultz and Mahalova. So 7-4 lead now. Gallardo to serve again. And that'll be a service error. That is the 10th of the match for the Saints. So Mahalova to serve here out of the Czech Republic. Send that back. Thomas to Ballesteros. Nobody was quite there. Schultz gets it down, but nicely dug up there by Gallardo. Cantwell over the top. Daniel now. Mahalova across over to Markic, and good. So Markic will draw Wayland Baptist back to within one now. Mahalova the serve. Mahalova. The serve over. Marquez, Thomas to Ballesteros, and Sandy Ballesteros will keep the Saints with a 2-point advantage here. Montalvo will check in. Ketchens will come in. And Megan Montalvo, the freshman, will serve. Now sets up as Schultz finds her aim there and gets them back to within one. Schultz, who started off strong with 3 kills in the first set, gets her first kill since that first set, now at 4 in the match. Arkvich over the top will get the ace with the friendliness of getting over the net there. That will tie the score here at 8 apiece. And that is the 4th service ace for Wayland Baptist today. Saints have 3. Markic back. Montalvo. Thomas. As Kitchens keeps it going and gives the Saints the lead back again, 9-8. Kalani Kitchens, 11 kills in the match. For Kitchens, the senior. Kitchens, 156 kills a year ago for the Saints. Ballesteros sends it over. Mahalov back, and that's down by Amber Daniel. It's Mahalova with the assist. And we're tied at 9. Ariel Marquez the serve for Wayland Baptist. Marquez over. Montalvo. Thomas, but back there by Ketchens. Thomas across over to Brad. Kept alive by Daniel. Kozak. Thomas sets up. Brown again off of Kozak. Kozak keeps it alive. Mahalova across. Sent back again there from Patterson. Thomas around over to Ketchens. Ketchens back. Dug up there by Daniel. Back again it goes. Patterson and point. On the blocking error. As Patterson will pick up the point. And the lead to Wayland Baptist now 10-9. Ariel Marquez the serve. Marquez over by Gallardo. Thomas. Back Brown. Kept alive there by Bell. Daniel sends it back and past the reach. There of Marquez off of Montalvo, and the point. Wayland Baptist up by 2 here. And set number 4 at 11-9. Ariel Marquez to serve. Top there. Thomas. The Ketchens over the top and gets it down. It was a nice save there for Daniel, but it comes back off the forehead there of Mahalova. The Saints back to within 1. Anissa Thomas the serve. As Mia Soto's back in for the Saints at the net as well. Mahalova over to Patterson, back over to Thomas. Marquez catches the antenna point. Wayland Baptist. 2-point lead now for the Pioneers. So Kwani Kransky, the junior, checks back in. She will serve. They've had a lot of success with her service today. Now over there, Montalvo. Thomas sets up over to Kitchens. Over the top is good. So Kitchens will get back to within one here. Back it goes there, Kitchens. Soto back right over into Kransky. Marquez back, Daniel back, put up by Thomas. Kitchens now sets up over to Cantwell, back around Daniels. Kransky sets over Kozak, and Kozak is going to get it. And the touch off the net, point. Wayland Baptist again. 2-point advantage at 13-10. That's going to go down. Mia Soto will draw the Saints back to within one. So Suho to serve. Marquez. And that's going to go down, point for Wayland Baptist. Back again by 2. So the serve over by Esparza. Now Thomas Soto. Daniels digs it up, keeps it. Back around as Markic, and it's going to go a long point. Wayland Baptist opening up a lead here of 3. Wayland Baptist needs to win this set to keep it going to a 5th set. Thomas sets up by Esteros. As Sadie Ballesteros puts it in there. Back to within 2 now. So 8 kills now for Ballesteros. And it's going to go long. Points. As I say, it's back to within 1 here. So Alyssa Gallardo, the junior, sends it over the top. Kransky to Mahalova. Thomas, Cantwell over the top, kept alive by Markic. Thomas again by Esteros. Sadie Ballesteros will tie it up at 15. And that is 9 kills for Sadie Ballesteros. Over the top and long service air will put Wayland Baptist back up on top. Second of the set, 11th of the match now for the Saints. So Mahalova to serve here. Thomas stays at Cantwell, sent back again. And over there by Esparza, 2 touches. They say there in the point. Back to a 2-point advantage for Wayland Baptist. Mahalova to serve. The 2-point advantage here in set number 4. And that's going to be an ace point for the Pioneers. They'll take a 3-point lead again. Saints were able to tie it, and then Wayland Baptist quickly right back out ahead. Their fifth ace of the match, second of this set. Mahalova with the serve. Alyssa Marquez over to Cantwell. Back, Daniel gets it. Mahalova back over to Patterson. Blown up by Daisy Cantwell. So Cantwell will bring the Saints back to within two here. It's Megan Montalvo to serve. Montalvo over. Pushed up there, and it's going to be tipped up by Schultz and not able to get it over. A point for the Saints. Back to within one again. Montalvo to serve here. Wayland Baptist 18-17 leaders here. Saints leading 2-1. Montalvo over the top. Sets up for Schultz. Kept alive on the dig from Montalvo. Kitchens puts it down. Ariel Marquez can't handle a point for the Saints. We're tied again at 15. So Montalvo to serve now. Megan Montalvo. The junior sends it over. Daniels keeps it. Mahalova. Patterson over the top. Kept alive. Montalvo. Over to Kitchen. Kitchen's back there as Marquez. Mahalova did a nice job to keep it alive. Back it goes. And Sadie Ballesteros will give the Saints the lead at 19-18. 4 in a row now for the Saints. And Ballesteros with her 10th kill. 10 kills for her, 14 kills for Kalani Kitchens. Back it goes Daniels. Mahalova over to Patterson, back of the net, kept alive by Kitchens, puts back down, not able to save it there. Gallardo at the point. Wayland Baptist ties at 19. Markic to serve here. Markic with the serve over. Montalvo. As Kitchen sends it over. Markic. Pushed over by Daniel. Montalvo there. Thomas, middle. Ballesteros. Marquez at point. Saints. Saints back up by 1. 11 kills for Sadie Ballesteros. Sadie Ballesteros to serve here with a 1-point advantage. Serve over the top. Sends over the side over to Daniels. Daniels sends it long. Point Saints. So 21-19 now. So it's going to be a change coming here as Shakira Fanner will check in and Amber Daniel will come out. And a timeout's going to be called by Wayland Baptist. Saints lead 21-19, up 2-1. You're watching Saints Volleyball on the OLLU Saints Network. And welcome back. Final from Shreveport, Louisiana. Saints fall to LSU Shreveport 74-69. Saints will return home and take on LSU Shreveport on Tuesday at 2 o'clock. You can watch that right here on the OLLU Saints Network, on the OLLU Saints Athletic YouTube page. Sadie Ballesteros sends that one long, service error. And so the Saints give up a service error off of the timeout. 12th of the match, third of the set. So Amber Daniel will check back in as Shakira Fanner will come out. Ariel Marquez to serve now for Wayland Baptist. Marquez over. Thomas around over to Kitchens, and it's going to be point. Wayland Baptist, as she goes wide and long with it, and we're tied at 21. So a good timeout there called by Wayland Baptist, and Coach Scott Matera will try and make a good timeout of his own here. 21-21 here in the fourth set. You're watching Saints Volleyball on the OLLU Saints Network. So Marquez will serve here. Out of the timeout, it's Montalvo. Thomas over to Kitchens back there as Marquez keeps it alive. Push back around over to Daniel. Dug up by Montalvo. Kitchens into the net point, and Wayland Baptist will take the lead here. 22-21 here. So Marquez with the serve. Thomas to Brown and gets it down. Saya Brown will tie it for the Saints. And her 7th kill of the match now. And checking back in, Mia Soto comes in. She has 9 kills this afternoon. Over the side there, Thomas with the serve. Kozak back around. Soto, but down, kept alive by Montalvo. Brown sends it back. Pushed ahead by Bell. Mahalova back and not able to get that one. Montalvo at point. Wayland Baptist back up by 1. And Kwani Kransky to serve now for Wayland Baptist. The Pioneers with a 23-22 lead here in the 4th set, trying to force a 5th and deciding set. Montalvo, Thomas, out over to Soto. Soto sends it wide. And that is the first unforced error we have seen from Soto today. And that'll make it set point here for Wayland Baptist. Gransky is Brown into the net point. Wayland Baptist will take the set as scoreboard going a little hectic on us. So the Saints drop that one. 25-23. And we will go to a 5th and deciding set here. First to 15, got to win by 2. And we'll be back for that one here in a moment. You're watching Saints Volleyball on the OLLU Saints Network. And welcome back. Getting ready for the fifth set to start here. Two sets apiece here. First to 15, won by 2 here for the fifth set. Saints a year ago, 1-3 in 5-set matches. Only victory came against Shriner University a year ago. As they look here against Wayland Baptist. As the Saints, it's a well-called timeout by Wayland Baptist when they found themselves trailing by 3. Or by 2, I'm sorry. Came around, got the points, got the lead. And we're able to hold on to take that fourth set, even it up 2 apiece. Next match will be a little later starting. Schedule start at 4 o'clock. We're going to have probably 30 to 40 minutes or so before the next start for the final of the 3 matches here today. That'll be the Saints going up against Jarvis Christian. The final matchup here today. That'll be a conference matchup here for the Red River Athletic Conference. Saints 1-0 on the year. Wayland Baptist 4-3. Wayland Baptist with a 4-game winning streak on the line. Mahalova around over to Daniel. Over the top, Daniel will get it. First point of the fifth set goes to Wayland Baptist. So the serve now coming. It's Kransky. It's Thomas. Around over to Ketchens. Kept alive. Kransky back around. Pushes back. Montalvo. And not able to get there. And 2-0 to start the fifth set. Saints looking very flat to start this fifth set. And you can't get down early because 15 gets here quickly. Kransky over. Thomas sets up for Brown. And a point. Sam Brown will get the Saints on the board, trailing by 1 here. So Brown now with her 8th kill of the match. Lonnie Ketchens the serve. Sends it over. Backs up. Kept alive by Soto. Thomas. Crossover to Cantwell. Dug up. Back around Daniel. And going to hit the ground. Point. 3-1 as Daniel taking over here in this final set. Now with her 8th kill of the match. She's got 8 kills, 15 digs this afternoon for the senior. So Amber Daniel now serving. Over the top there. Thomas back to Soto. Soto will put it down. So Mia Soto will get the Saints back to within 1 with her 10th kill of the match. 55th kill of the match for the Saints. Over the top there. And point. As contact there from the Saints, and it's a point. Wayland Baptist back to a 2-point advantage, 4-2. So Kelly Kozak to serve, the senior. And Sam Brown would check back in. Her as well as Alyssa Marquez. So Brown will come out. Cantwell. It's Thomas sets up. Stacey Cantwell sends it back. Kozak back around now as Marchant. Now Soto as up. Daniels another dig. Back Soto again. Daniels another dig. Thomas all the way around over to Ballesteros. Blocked to the net. Schultz keeps it alive. Back again. Sent back by Cantwell and Ballesteros. And into the net there is Markich at point for the Saints. Some strong net play by both teams on that point, but the Saints come away with the advantage to get the point. Now trailing 5-3 it goes, sliding over there. Thomas. Cantwell. And into the net. Point. That's Cantwell with the unforced error and a 3-point advantage. That's 6-3 here for Wayland Baptist. As Mahalova, the senior, serving. Thomas sets up by Estedos. Blocking error, point for the Saints. Back to within 2 now. Montalvo and Ketchens will check in. Megan Montalvo will serve. As Esparza and Kent will come out. Over the top there. Markic all the way across. There from Patterson. Thomas. Ketchens over the top, kept alive. Mahalova. Patterson back there at the net, kept alive by Ketchens. Thomas will send it over the top. Mahalova. Marquez sets up for Markic. Markic there, trying to keep alive. Montalvo does. Gallardo sends it back. Daniel. Mahalova sets up for Schultz and puts it over. And the point. Back to a 3-point advantage. That's 7-4 now. 7-4. That's Markic. Serving here. Over the top there. Thomas. By Estedos. Markic sends it straight up. Mahalova. Back right over to Daniel. Montalvo. Thomas sets up over to Ketchens. Ketchens is down. Galati Ketchens gets the kill. That's her 15th of the match. The Saints trailing now by 2, 7-5. Sadie Ballesteros checks in, will be serving here. So Sponsorship will check back in. No, Gallardo will check in. Ketchens down, back it goes. Montalvo. Brown finds the back line. Point for the Saints. So Sam Brown with her 9th kill of the match. And the Saints now with 58 as a team. Ballesteros over. From Bell. Mahalova to Daniel. Thomas around Ketchens. And Kalani Ketchens. Number 16. And we're tied at 7. Ballesteros over. Bell. Mahalova over to Schultz at the net. Caught. Thomas around over to Brown. Kept up by Bell. Mahalova across over to Daniel. Daniel's wide. Unforced error. Point for the Saints. Saints back by 1 now. 8-7. Have scored the last 3 as Sadie Ballesteros sends it over. Mahalova back around over to Patterson. Back of the net, pushed down by Daniels, kept alive by Brown. Kept up, Ketchens over the top. Push back again. Thomas. Ketchens can't get it over. And everyone for the Saints there along the net there just kind of froze as no one moved after Ketchens mishit that. As Brown and Montalvo just kind of flat-footed there. Marquez serve over. Thomas. Ketchens back around it goes. And out point. And the lead back to Wayland Baptist. As they will now lead 9-8. 5th set. Marquez. Serve over. Thomas sets up for Brown, and Sam Brown with her 10th kill. will tie it up for the Saints. So Mia Soto will check back in. As Thomas a serve. Bell. Mahalova. It's Patterson blown up at the net. Going to be a blocking error, though. Off the arm of Ketchens. So 10-9. Wayland Baptist takes the lead back here. That's Kransky to serve. And service error. They never come at the most opportune time unless you're the benefactor. And that is the 9th service error of the match for Wayland Baptist. Kransky back around. Marquez. As Cantwell puts it down. Daisy Cantwell will put the Saints back up by 1. That's 10 kills now for Cantwell. Ketchens back. That's that long point, Saints. 2-point advantage now for the Saints. And a timeout called by Wayland Baptist. Saints lead 12-10. We're 2 sets apiece. First and 15, win by 2. We'll be back. You're watching Saints Volleyball on the OLLU Saints Network. And welcome back. Saints with a 12-10 lead. Kalani Ketchens to serve. As Bell. Manalova puts it over in the point for Wayland Baptist as the Pioneers back to within 1 here. Ketchens will come out. Esparza will check back in. As Amber Daniels to serve. Mahalova with her 6th kill on that one to go with 11 digs. Daniel back at Esparza. Thomas, that's back Soto. And that's going to go in. And the block. And we're tied at 12. So the timeout paying off again for Wayland Baptist. We're tied at 12. Amber Daniels serving. Senior with 8 kills and 17 digs tonight. Or this afternoon. Thomas to Cantwell. Sent back again. Cantwell. Brown over the top. Kept up there by Markic. Markic sends over again. Thomas. Marquez. Soto into the net. 4 touches. And the lead back to Wayland Baptist. I think we're going to have a timeout. No, we're not going to have a timeout. Coach Matera going to let his team play here. Amber Daniel. 3 in a row scored here by Wayland Baptist. Over the top, kept alive there. Thomas. Cantwell sends it back, and it's going to be point Saints. Daisy Cantwell sent it just past the reach of Amber Daniel. So Sadie Ballesteros here to serve. Actually, Anasujo to serve. Tied at 13. Suho's over. Set up there as Kovic puts it down. And match point now for Wayland Baptist. So Kelly Kozak to serve and a timeout called by the Saints. Saints trail 14-13. Match point coming up here for Wayland Baptist. You're watching Saints Volleyball on the OLLU Saints Network. And welcome back. Saints women's basketball lost 74-69 to LSU Shreveport today. They'll try and turn that around on Tuesday with their home opener against the Pilots of LSU Shreveport. 2 o'clock on Tuesday. We'll have it right here on the OLLU Saints Athletic YouTube page. Now on this one back. 14-13 Wayland Baptist. Match point here in the 5th set. Kozak. Thomas sets up for Soto. Back again it goes Kent. Thomas back around. Cantwell gets it over. Sets up again. Markic sends back. Esparza. Thomas sets back again. Soto. And back up in the net. Dug up again there by Daniel. Soto again. That time that one goes back. Cantwell over the top. Kept alive again. And it's into the net point. Saints tied at 14. What a match we got going here. Melissa Gallardo coming in to serve for the Saints. Tied at 14. 5th set. Push down. Sadie Ballesteros will make it match point for the Saints. And Sadie Ballesteros picks up kill number 13, and it's a timeout, Wayland Baptist. 15-14, match point coming up for the Saints now. You're watching Saints Volleyball on the OLLU Saints Network. And welcome back. Saints baseball will start off their season on Friday with a doubleheader against the University of Science and Arts of Oklahoma. 1 o'clock first pitch, 3 o'clock for game 2 start time, and then on Saturday game 3 at noon. Make sure you watch Saints Athletics. And a point down, tied at 15. All Saints Athletic information, go to the website www.ollusaintsathletics.com. 15-15 all. Got to win by 2. Mahalova to serve here for Wayland Baptist. Here in this roller coaster 5th set. Thomas around by Esteros. And will send it wide. Match point again, Wayland Baptist. And a timeout called by the Saints. As they find themselves behind again on another match point here, the Wayland Baptist here in this 5th set. The Saints attack percentage for the match is at 199. Wayland Baptist 127. Saints 62 kills in the match. 47 for Wayland Baptist. Saints with 55 assists, 33 for Wayland Baptist. Saints 80 digs, 76 for Wayland Baptist. 3 aces for the Saints, 5 for Wayland Baptist. 12 service errors for the Saints, 8 for Wayland Baptist. Wayland Baptist with just 2 since the second set. And the Saints have had 7 since the second set. So 16-15, match point coming here for Mahalova serving. Thomas puts it up, Cantwell into the net, and that'll do it. Wayland Baptist will come away with the victory, 17-15. In a fantastic match here. So the Saints will drop to 4-6 all-time against Wayland Baptist. The Saints now go to the 5 set. They'll go to 1-1 on the season. They'll look and try and bounce back with the victory against, hopefully to get a victory against Jarvis Christian coming up here probably in about 30 minutes, maybe closer to 5 o'clock start time. Again, Wayland Baptist took the first set 25-20. Saints came back, took sets 2 and 3. First set 2, 25-17, 25-20 in set number 3. Set 4 went to Wayland Baptist, 25-23. And then a back and forth roller coaster. 5th set goes to Wayland Baptist, 17-15. Wayland Baptist now 5 and 3 on the season, have won 5 in a row. Saints again dropped to 1-1 on the year. Connie catches 2 kills shy of a career high with 16 in the game. 12 for Sadie Ballesteros, 11 for Daisy Cantwell in the match. Leader in kills for Wayland Baptist, 11 for Kelly Kozak. But a great match there for Amber Daniel, had 8 kills and 17 digs for the senior there. We'll take a break. We'll get back as soon as, stick around because the next match probably starting about 30 minutes or so as the Saints will take on Jarvis Christian, the Red River Athletic matchup coming up here on the Saints